Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen, and I am a Taurus Sun and Venus. And before we get started, I do want to explain something to all of you, because there's been just a bunch of questions about it. So, yes, I am definitely open for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions. And I want to talk just a quick little bit about distance Reiki. One, because I'm using all the chakra decks today. So, Reiki is life force energy, okay? It can be also known as prana or chi. Many terms, many cultures use life force energy. And the types of Reiki that I offer have been given to me from my spiritual team. So I'm not saying there's not others that do it. I'm just unaware of it, if there are. So I offer 3 types of Reiki. One is a 30-minute distance Reiki session, and it is distance. I've done it for people literally across the globe for me. And then I also have the super conscious Reiki session, which is where we rewire your brain. Okay, we get all the lies out of there. That usually runs about 45 minutes. And then also I have the pineal gland awakening Reiki, which is fairly new, which is also a about 45-minute session. The reason I'm talking about this is because when these happen, okay, because it's purely energy, what happens is you book the appointment. I send you an invoice for the appointment. Then I send you a letter that lets you know to confirm your date and time, okay? To confirm the date and time that you have decided would be good for you. Then, about an hour prior to your session, I send you another email that reminds you, hey, we've got our Reiki session in about an hour. Then, after the end of the Reiki session, I get messages from Spirit. It's usually in the form of signs and symbols. And I send you an email that lets you know what those messages are. So, for the 30-minute distance Reiki, usually what happens is when we lay down and I call in your angels, guides, and ancestors, my angel guides and ancestors, I call in Mother Gaia and I call in the divine. They will literally make part of my body, whatever chakra area, they'll give me a little quote unquote quote pain, right? A little bit of pain to let me know that is the chakra that needs to be healed and worked on. So we focus on that. And we kind of go from there. And the reason that I'm explaining this is because a lot of people think that it's a live one-on-one, which is different, although I offer those. That's tarot and mediumship. Or it's via phone. It's energy healing. So I don't like to, and this is my opinion, this is what I am told from my angels, guides, and ancestors. I don't like to taint that with a Zoom room or with a phone call, right? I don't like to taint that energy, if you will. So for those of you who are confused on what Reiki is, it's energy healing, how the process works, I think I explained that pretty well. And it's coming up big time because of, even though this is going to be a timeless reading when I'm channeling this reading, Taurus, this is right before all the eclipses. It's right before eclipse season. So I'm getting a ton of bookings for Reiki, all of them. You want your pineal gland opened, awakening, I can't talk, which is our connection to source directly. Yeah, that's what I would book. If you want to rewire your brain, yes, that's what I would want to book. If you feel like your chakras, one of your chakras is, having an issue, yes, then go ahead and book that, okay? So I'm only going to say it in this reading right now, but I did want to give a further explanation because there's so many questions. And I do answer all your emails. It just takes me a while to get there sometimes. So, my loves, with that being said, sorry for the long intro. 444 on the timer, though. Gotta love that. Look up angel number 444, my loves. So let's go ahead and see what our overall energy is for the day. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy What is it that everybody needs to know here? What's the wisdom? What's the advice? What is the overall energy for this reading, please? Show me clearly. What is the overall energy? Show me clearly. Excuse me. Big cough. And that, of course, I thought was going to land in my lap, but did not. So bear with me. Okay. So, I love this. As we are talking about... I gotta love this. As we were talking about Reiki, ooh, oh my goodness, guys, look at me. I'm so sorry. I'm caught on the cord here. As we're talking about this Reiki, our card that comes out is the Priestess, Intuition, which would be that crown chakra area, that third eye chakra area, right? Which is so important. That is our intuition, right? It says here, connect to the highest wisdom of the divine feminine. So this doesn't surprise me here. We have to start tapping into this intuition more and more. So many people ignore their intuition. And I'm going to tell you right now from the divine, your intuition is a yes or no. There is no thinking about it. Okay? That would be the logical side of your brain. When you get that gut feeling, right? Solar plexus chakra, when you get that knowing, crown chakra, that is your intuition. And so it's not to say not to use logic, okay? It's not to say that. But there are some instances where we're just literally supposed to go with our intuition. And in order to do that, you just need to practice it. And you need to know, again, it is a yes or no. And it's funny because they're giving me the two major chakras. Because at the bottom of the deck, solar plexus chakra, those are like, for me anyway, those are the two gut instinct, intuition chakras. Okay? And this says, ignite the powerful energy of your individual light. It is time for Taurus to stand in their light, to have the knowing that you are right. Taurus are very, very strong. I mean, I am a Taurus. The Taurus are very strong. However, we have been known from the outside world, if you will, to be pushovers in a sense. Okay, so I don't mean in a bad way, and I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying others sometimes view us that way because of our nurturing qualities and things of that nature. So it's really time for you to really step in to your intuition and your gut feelings. That's what's going to lead you right now. That's what's going to get you to your success right now, Taurus. And I just was going to show like that they're not all chakra cards here, and they're not. But it's funny because they're like, look down and read it. We also have the golden goddess Lakshmi. The golden abundance of the universe is opening up to you. So it is, my loves. It is opening up to you. And the way you're going to get there is going to be mainly through your intuition. Okay, so again, the divine wants me to say it again. Intuition is a yes or no. It's that quick. There's no maybe. It's yes or no. So, if you think about it, we've probably all been in that situation at one point or another where we went to walk home, whether you were a child, an adult, and you had your normal route that you went, and this one time you're like, you know what, I just doesn't feel right. I'm going to go a different route. And you find out later there was a robbery on that block, or there was a car accident on that route. That's your intuition, okay? So let's get into the tarot here. Angels, guides, ancestors for Taurus. Show me clearly, please. What is the message for Taurus? What is the message? Thank you. So our first card out, Taurus, yes, is the Emperor. That's you taking charge. There we go. We like to see that. A lot of feminine energy, which is wonderful, but we always want the balance between the masculine in us and the feminine in us. And this, it would be, for example, your intuition hits and you decide to go with your intuition, even though everybody else is saying, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that. That's when you bring the masculine and you say, no, I'm going to do what I need to do. So I love this taking charge, right? Ignite the powerful energy of your individual light. Fire energy, right? A beautiful balance coming in for my lovely Tauruses. Show me clearly. So again, I'm using all chakra decks here, and with the blue here, and it being the Emperor, that blue is the throat chakra. Some of you may know this, may not know this. Taurus rules the throat chakra. So that would be speaking up for yourself. That would be making decisions for yourself. That would be speaking things into existence. Okay? It's really time for Taurus to really take charge. We've been talking about it for a while. So we've got the Four of Coins in reverse, which I like, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay? So for me, it's telling me you're still a little scared. Okay? The Four of Pentacles, one of the many meanings of the Four of Pentacles is like hanging on too tight to a situation, staying in that comfort zone. And with the Knight of Wands here, it would be a little bit, I'm afraid to speak my truth. I'm afraid to take action towards that. I don't know about you guys, but I get that feeling. And here's why. I'm a very strong individual, and I'm going to try to make this not a super long video, but I do want to give these examples because it helps you resonate. I am the youngest of three. Both my brothers are a lot older than I am. And I wouldn't, well, yeah, growing up and into my early 20s, anytime I was with them in a social event, a social setting, a bar, whatever it was, as much as they were like, hey, we love you, it's our little sister, blah, 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 they would literally, I think, I don't even know why they were doing it or if they were doing it subconsciously. If I couldn't get the words out that I needed to get out as in a conversation, they would immediately rip on me in front of everybody. They would make me feel this big in front of everybody. Why people that love you would do that, I don't know. All I know is that I had to go through that over and over and over again. And what it did is it silenced me for a long time. Like I would just be, the person in the background. And I forgave them. I forgive them still. But I don't know if you guys have had that situation in your life where somebody you care about, whether it's a romantic partner, parents, siblings, even friends, that somehow made you shut yourself down, shut your voice down. It's time to stand back up. Okay? It's time to stand back up for yourself here. This does not make me happy, necessarily. I mean, it is in reverse, so we could read it the other way where you're going to go ahead and move forward, but I want to get some clarification on that. I mean, we have free will, so. But I do feel this fire here and this Emperor, like, yeah, you need to start taking some action here with this. Oh, no, that's too many. I was like, thank you, but no. All right, let's see what else we have for Taurus, please. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus right now? Yep, there it is. Eight of Cups, you're walking away. I love this. You are walking away from that kind of energy. That is beautiful. I love to see this, right? Because we can be emotionally attached to those people in our lives. And it's like, here is that fire energy again of, no, I'm not going to be held back by that. Right? I'm not going to be held back by this. So I love to see this very much standing up for yourself. This doesn't mean you're attacking anybody maybe you would confront somebody like that, but a lot of times it's just emotionally walking away. And I had to do that. Sadly, I did. I had to just walk away. Like I don't really spend time with them. I really don't talk to them that much anymore. Because even though at one point I brought it up to them, oh, I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it did. They still did it, right? So I feel like you are walking away from the people who are keeping you silent, from the people who are making you doubt yourself or doubt your intuition, from people who are trying to keep you small, okay? I love that. That makes me happy. Show me clearly. What is the message, please? Thank you. Oh, yes. We've been talking about this quite a bit lately. So if it's repetitive, it's because Spirit really wants you to hear it. You are going to find a new support system. Okay? You're going to find people that really believe in you, that really look up to you, that really want to build with you. Okay? You will find new support system in whatever area of life this is for you. Because some of you, it might be friends. Some of you, it could be siblings. But you are finding people who actually admire you. Not somebody that puts you up on a pedestal for no reason. Somebody that actually admires you. Or I should say people that admire you. Okay? Show me clearly. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And look at what it leads to. Very happy relationships, right? These are true relationships, true supportive relationships that come in, whether that, again, is friends, family, co-workers. Some of you, this could be a job you're walking away from, right? But it does lead to this 10 of Cups because I love the yellow, right? That solar plexus chakra, boom, 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 right? Like, that's the confidence chakra. Now I have confidence. I didn't need to get it from anybody else. I have it. Therefore, I'm attracting people who appreciate that. This is what leads you to the happily ever after hard times, is because you're understanding that you need to stand tall, right? You're understanding this in a big way. So that is beautiful to see. I am going to say, if you guys are having anything like this with energy, you know, book that Reiki session. Book the Reiki session. Do the 30-minute for one of the chakras. Do the super conscious to get truth, right? Clear the old programming. Get the pineal gland awakening so you can have a better connection with source. I love this very much. I was worried for a second, but now I love it. All right, show me clearly, please. What is the message? Oh, wow. They just showed me, because we have a Pentacles and we've got the Cups. This is also a very good balance of your emotions being correct. Therefore, you can create in the material world correctly. Whoa. Oh, I thought I would catch it. Where did he go? Where did you go? Oh my goodness. Some of you, I wasn't going to say it, but now Spirit's wanting me to say it. If you book the 30-minute distance Reiki for one of the chakras, a lot of you are going to want to put solar plexus chakra, or solar, I'll know that way, next to your name. So when you book, you put your name, put dash, put solar plexus, because look at all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of 5. So some of you are having a problem with your confidence, and that's okay. We've been torn down. We're always getting torn down. But this says fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. Instead of worrying what somebody's going to say or do or think, you do, because you have the confidence to put yourself out there. You have the confidence to put yourself out there. You probably always had it. And I hate to say it, but I'm telling you, you probably always had it, Taurus. But somehow, some way, it was taken away. Whether it was a work situation, a family situation, a friend situation. And now you're coming back to who you truly are as a Taurus. So with that being said, my loves, all of my love, light, and blessings to you until next time.